Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is everything I picked up in the Sephora VIB sale. So you want to see what I got and what I think. We're going to get right into it. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, now's a great time to do that. I upload 4 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. And you can choose to watch it or not. Totally up to you, no pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me. All right, let's get into it. I'm about to have a very naked face. Brace yourself. Let's play with some new makeup. I primed my eyes already because I didn't buy a new eye primer, and I did my brows with my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. That's all I've done so far. So I thought we would talk about first the things I'm not going to use in the video today. If you saw my VIB sale video, you know exactly what I bought. I did not veer off that list at all. So the first thing is this Briogeo shampoo. I love this stuff. I've been through a tub of it. I got a tub for my sister to try. It's really good and so worth it. So definitely got that. I also did grab the Jouer Bronzer Duo. I've mentioned that mine did not survive vacation, so I repurchased this one. It's just a really, really good bronzer if you are my skin tone, whether it's the color it is right now or if I do foundation and a little bit more color. It's just great. The formula is nice. The pigmentation is nice, the blendability is nice, so I definitely wanted to have this back in my collection. So that's everything that I'm not going to use today. Everything else that I got, I'm going to put on my face. So I'm very excited. I actually totally forgot what I ordered. And I was thinking I should do a video this morning of what I got. And I got the boxes. There's a bunch of boxes in my living room right now. So I opened up the boxes and I was like, oh wait, this is super fun. I'm gonna play with it and like do the haul because this is exciting. So I grabbed 2 foundations, the NARS Soft Matte that I had heard was really good and I want to try. I know this isn't new like to the market, it's just new to me. I really like this bottle. That's very cool. I'm an oily skin type, so I really do like a matte foundation. So I grabbed that one, and this is in the shade Aruba Medium 6. And then I grabbed this for Best Skin Ever, and this is in the shade 33N. When I swatch them, they both look okay-ish. I'm at a weird place. I'm not as tan as I'm going to be, but I'm not as light as I normally am this time of year. So I think I might try the Sephora Foundation. We'll save the NARS one for another day. I mentioned in my haul video, or in my sale video, that I'd heard really good things about this foundation, so I'm excited to try it. So I just pumped out about 1.5 pumps on my little palette. It looks thick. I like a thick foundation, so I'm gonna use my dampened sponge and just start getting it on. The last couple of times I've done my makeup, I've been using my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. I love that foundation. Okay, this is going to be a very light coverage, which is fine. Sometimes I go for light coverage foundation. Let me get this all blended out and then I'll come back. All right, that's all blended out. I think it looks really nice on my skin so far. That could change my add powder, but as of right now, it looks nice. It doesn't have a whole lot in the way of coverage, but it did a good job like just evening out my skin and making it look a little nicer. I didn't use any kind of primer with this. I don't usually use a primer, so I have been the last couple of days, and I may again when I use this, but I wanted to give it a fair shake all on its own. So far, I'm happy with it. I did not get a new concealer because the KVD Good Apple concealer is still fairly new and I'm loving this. I didn't see anything else that I thought was worth trying. So I'm gonna quickly do my concealer and I'll come back and we'll move on to what's next. Foundation, concealer, all done. I think it looks pretty darn nice. I did kind of go over my sunspots with my concealer because they were pretty dark and I just didn't want them to be quite so noticeable. So I'm super excited for the next thing. It's the Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick from Rare Beauty. This is the shade Always Sunny. Like I mentioned in my video, this was going in and out of stock like crazy and I wasn't able to get it until now, so I'm pretty excited. This is what it looks like. Do I just draw it on or I haven't done my powders yet, so I think I'm just gonna draw on a little bit and see what we think. Normally, I like to go in with my contour shade first and then bronze, but I've never used this before and I don't want to mess up my face. That's pretty and blended super easy. That's really, really pretty. Okay, if I can put this on over powder, I would be very, very happy. We'll have to burn that bridge another day. I don't have a new powder. I don't try new powders very often because I am a diehard fan of the Nikia Joy Velvet Finishing Powders. I'm going to powder my face and do my contour, and then I'll come back and we'll move on to the next thing. All right, base is done. Next up, we have another bronzer. I really wanted to pick up a second shade of the Glowish bronzer, so I got the shade Deep Tan. So we're gonna use this as a second bronzer today. Excessive, yes, but still gonna be very fun. This is what it looks like. This is the mini version, which I think is absolutely just fine. I will never use the big one, so I like when I can get minis. It works for me. And I really like the Glowish formula. I have one blush and now two bronzers, and I really like them both. Yeah, and that's a really good summer shade for me. All right, so far so good. I am a happy camper. Next, let's do blush. I grabbed two shades of the Sephora collection blushes. I got the shade Heated and I got the shade Hey Jealousy. So I'm excited. I will say the weird thing about this is these pans just tip right out. They're not glued in or anything. They just come right out. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I know I have to be careful because it'll just fall on the floor and crash and break into a million pieces. I think I want to do the orangey shade first because I do want to try both of them. And the pink one is a bit darker, so yeah, this may not work on my skin until winter when I'm quite a bit paler. And you can kind of see it, it's pretty subtle. And I'm going in pretty heavy-handed. Yeah, I mean, it's super subtle with my skin as tan as it is, but I can see this being really nice in the winter. So let's go into Hey Jealousy, which I'm going to be much lighter handed with because it is very pigmented. Yeah, I like a blush that smacks you in the face. That's just what I prefer. That is pretty. All right. I didn't grab a new highlighter from the Sephora sale, but I did grab this Essence highlighter and I haven't used it yet. So I thought I'll try it today. Well, that's pretty. Again, that might be a bit too light. Let's go back over it with the blush brush. Not adding anything to it, just... Okay, I'm not mad at that. Next up, we have the Danessa Myrick's Infinite Chrome Flakes. This is the only like eyeshadowy type thing that I picked up. Mainstream eyeshadow palettes haven't really been calling to me, so I didn't grab any. But check this out. That is so cute and so tiny. Boy howdy. I did think it would be bigger. I don't know why, but since I didn't get any other eyeshadows, I'm going to go in quickly with my Glowish bronzer and just put this in my crease and under my lower lashes real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll do the Chrome Flakes. All right, got the bronzer going in my crease and just a little bit on the outer portion of my lid and under my lower lashes. So let's try out these Chrome Flakes. This is what it looks like. It's really, really shifty and so pretty. It's like pink and orange and purple, maybe even some red. So I'm just gonna use this little shader brush and I guess just dip into it. I did swatch this on the back of my hand and it dried down nicely, so let's see. Going back in for a little bit more. I'm sure this would be really nice over an eyeshadow, but I just wanted to take it for a test drive all on its own today. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So the Chrome Flakes from Danessa Myrick's are a hard no from me. I'll tell you why. This is just one of the pigments that I have from Nakia Joy Cosmetics. These are absolutely stunning. They are super shifty. When I use them, I spray a little setting spray on a palette. I tip a little bit of this out, I mix it up, I make it a liquid eyeshadow, and then I literally paint it on my lids, and it is flawless. Flawless and so easy. It doesn't crease, it doesn't get funky. I was kind of hoping that the Danessa Myrick's one would be similar-ish to the Nakia Joy. It is not. It's obviously not meant for somebody who wears their makeup like I do. I honestly don't know how I could get any use out of that. I may actually return it, and that's not something I ever do. I don't return anything that I buy makeup-wise because, you know, it's makeup. But this was expensive, and I literally cannot use it. So if you're looking for something-ish like that, go for the Nakia Joy pigments. These are gorgeous. I was able to get off most of the flakes. There's still some hanging out. They're gonna be there till I do a double cleanse later on. But let's get it together. I have one more thing to share with you, and it is the liquid lipstick from Give, which is Gwen Stefani's new makeup line. So I thought we could try this out. I love a red lipstick, and since my eyeshadow didn't work out, I just used my bronzer. A red lip will be awesome. So I'm going to line my lips, put this on, and then I'll come back and we can wrap this video up. I think I like this lipstick. It smells exactly like cake batter, which I think was what the Lunar Beauty lipstick was going for, but missed by like a lot. Dried down pretty fast. It's a nice cool toned red. I think I like it. So, I mean, mostly hits, right? One bad thing's not too bad. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Is this anything that you would want to try? Have you tried the Chroma Flakes? Am I just doing it wrong? Let me know. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.